From mask mandates to vaccine requirements, long-term care facilities will soon be required to vaccinate residents and staff based on a recent order from Governor Ned Lamont. Our chief political reporter Susan Raff is looking into all of this right now. She's joining us live right now at a nursing home in Rocky Hills. Susan, what are you finding out?
Mark, we all remember how bad things were last year, especially at nursing homes. They were devastated by COVID. This year, there is a new tool, and one nurse tells us why she's hoping that tool will save lives.
Some of our long-term staff are still dealing with the trauma of what we went through for that year.
Patty Neeson is a nurse at the Mary Wade home in New Haven. She's also in charge of infection prevention. During the height of COVID, they lost 10% of their residents, and staff members became very sick. Like other long-term care facilities, they were in lockdown, which stopped families from visiting their loved ones.
That is our biggest fear, is that something will happen and we'll have to lock down again.
With COVID cases on the rise and variants spreading, Governor Lamont is mandating vaccines. This includes nursing homes, residential care, assisted living, intermediate care for those with intellectual disabilities, managed residential communities, and chronic disease hospitals. The deadline for the first vaccine dose is September 7th. The governor's mandate says facilities that do not comply could be fined up to $20,000 a day. 1199, the union that represents healthcare workers, says the vaccine is an essential tool to protect workers and the people we care for every day. For Patty, it's about safety. She says there were some healthcare workers who were reluctant about getting the vaccine, but many feel differently now.
I've had many family members ask me, are we going to be mandating the vaccine? And we were actually in the process of pulling our policy together and releasing it when the mandate came from the governor. So it all came together at the same time.
So as you heard, there were nursing homes that were moving in that direction to make vaccines mandatory. Others have already done so. As for the union, they told us today they are going to work with the governor and the facilities to make sure that this implementation is effective. We're live tonight in Rocky Hills. Susan Raff, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.